LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country where the many crimes of former President Trump are coming under a judicial microscope, and the results do not bode well for him. Newly appointed special counsel Jack Smith is moving fast on a pair of criminal probes around Donald Trump that in recent months have focused on the former president's state of mind after the 2020 election, including what he knew about plans to impede the transfer of power. Since Thanksgiving, Smith has brought a number of close Trump associates before a grand jury in Washington, including 2 former White House lawyers, 3 of Trump's closest aides, and his former speechwriter, Stephen Miller. He has also issued a flurry of subpoenas, including to election officials in battleground states where Trump tried to overturn his loss in 2020. Smith takes over a staff that's already nearly twice the size of Robert Mueller's team of lawyers who worked on the Russian probe. A team of 20 prosecutors investigating January 6th and the effort to overturn the 2020 election are in the process of moving to work under Smith, according to multiple people familiar with the team. Smith will also take on national security investigators, already working the probe into the potential mishandling of federal records taken to Mar-a-Lago after Trump left the White House. Together, the twin investigations have already established more evidence than what Mueller started with, including from a year-long financial probe that's largely flown under the radar. Mueller was starting virtually from scratch, whereas Jack Smith is seemingly integrating on the fly into an active, fast-moving investigation, said Ellie Honning, a former federal prosecutor and senior CNN legal analyst. Trump also won't be constrained in the same way as Mueller, who deferred decisions on whether to charge Trump because he was sitting president. Work that's been led by the D.C. U.S. Attorney's Office into political circles around Trump related to January 6th now will move under the special counsel, partly led by former Maryland-based federal prosecutor Thomas Windom. DOJ has added prosecutors to the January 6 team from all over the department in recent months. Windom and the rest are also expected to move over to the special counsel's office. Some, like Mary Dorman, a prosecutor who's worked on several other Capitol riot cases already, appear to be reorienting, according to court records of open Capitol riot cases. Another top prosecutor, J.P. Clooney, the former head of public corruption in the U.S. D.C. Attorney's Office, is overseeing a significant financial probe that Smith will take on. The probe includes examining the possible misuse of federal contributions, according to some of the sources. The D.C. U.S. Attorney's Office, before the special counsel's arrival, had examined potential financial crimes related to the January 6th riot, including possible money laundering and the support of rioters' hotel stays and bus trips to Washington ahead of January 6th. The last bit has a direct, already established link to Ginny Thomas, wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. Will Thomas recuse himself? Not likely, based on his recent actions. That would totally crush any shred of credibility the SCOTUS might still have, and could lead to a major change to the current court with an infusion of new justices, thus destroying Mitch McConnell's legacy. Thank you for listening.